Let's play the weekly free instant tournament on BBO. And just check first that this meeting is doing fine, that it is indeed being streamed where it should be. It's just a moment. Just verify if I didn't do anything foolish setting it up. Nope, everything's fine. Zooming where it ought to be zoomed. So let's share the screen and dive in. 8 deals, match point scoring. It resets on Fridays, so if you haven't played it yet, you can still play it. I suggest you play it before you watch this video. Anyway, here we have a 19 high card point hand. The clear one spade opening bid. And we were very hopeful of game. Can't really let this go. Of course, if brought up its diamonds, it's troublesome, but this high level takeout doubles, this is still a takeout double, but these high level takeout doubles can often be passed. And so I think we should just go for it. Let's see what. Very good hand for us. With the 6-5, of course, he would take it out. And we ended in a nice contract. We have, let's assume that we can pick up hearts, 6 hearts, ace, king of diamonds, ace of clubs, that's 9. We still need extra trick. We have some chances on spades and diamonds. Now the question should be, first, how to play the hearts, and second, and is it wise for us to try to rough diamonds on the short side? Well, West has bid 4 clubs, so he typically has at least 7, of course, and possibly 8 clubs. And so there's no good entry to our hand without playing spades from dummy, which we don't want. And so the plan of roughing diamonds appears to be not so good. Now, how to play hearts? Everybody has probably heard about 8 ever, 9 never. We have 9 hearts, so in ordinary conditions we would cash the ace and the king, but here conditions are very far from ordinary when we know that clubs are breaking. Probably 8-1, possibly 7-2. It's far more likely that East has the queen than West. Then that hearts are 2-2. Another way to put it is that I would be more afraid of hearts 4-0 than hearts 2-2 in this situation. So we have to play West for a singleton heart, and therefore a heart to the king. Maybe we would like. Nah, we don't. We don't want to get exposed to a over-rough in clubs. So we don't want to play spades right now. If we lose and the club comes back, we will get roughed. But maybe it's the same. The problem of not playing a spade right now is that a spade to which card, first of all? King and jack. But the problem with that, not playing it, is that will require some luck in diamonds. I think I'll play the spade. The risk of playing a spade is that I lose the trick and the club comes back and East roughs if he has a singleton. That is the problem here. But that gives me a rough in dummy, assuming that hearts are indeed 3-1 with East having the king pair, which is my first assumption. And if I play a spade, what card will I play? The king or the jack? Not so simple. If West has 8 clubs to king, queen, jack, he doesn't need the ace of spades for his bid. But he might have it with the partner being a best hand. He might have it. But I think the clincher is that if I lead a spade and he plays low, he doesn't know that my diamonds are so bad. He may fear that he will lose the king. Remember, the robots think that we play double dummy. They are foolish like that. So let's play the spade. And if he plays low, I'll play the jack. Okay. Now, what we were afraid. Yeah. Interesting. Interesting play, giving me entries to maybe establish spades. Let's see what happens here. 10. Now we can ruff a diamond in dummy. Let's take away that queen of hearts. Is we know that West has 8 clubs, 2 spades, heart. And 2 diamonds, right? So we have a diamond finesse here, proven diamond finesse. There's no more room for any card in West. Just ruff any card here and run the 10 of diamonds and play. Ruff the last diamond. Big score. I don't know why. Maybe people were cashing his king of hearts. Anyway, now we have a 1 trump opening bid, followed by 2 diamond denying majors. And what is this exactly? Invite with 5 hearts. I'm not a big fan of accepting the invitation here, even though I have nice 16, but my queens are in his short suits. In imps, I would accept in a flash, especially vulnerable, but this is not imps. I have bad intermediate cards. I think I could pass too. Usually playing hearts is better than playing in no trumps when we don't want to go to game. With a 5-2 heart suit. If I don't want to go, this is probably best, so let's pass. Let's hope that the robot has something like close to what he bid. Okay, I don't know. Maybe 3 no trumps will be, especially after the ace and king of clubs are apparently on side. But we are playing in spades, so I should have hopped to discard a club. Was distracted here. Okay. Let's see if, okay, now I lose a heart, making 9 tricks. If I hopped with the ace, cash 3 diamonds, discarding a club, led a spade, I don't think it would be a lot of difference. I would have trouble with the spades later. I should have at least considered it. I played too quickly. Anyway, let's play more slowly the next ones. 15, 6 clubs, and 4 hearts. 2 spades, I take it to be a strong hand with spades. He shouldn't have hearts to gobble up space, and so I want to grab this no trump. But now I have to raise him. We don't have aces for 3 on trumps. So we have to try to discard our clubs. We may get a rough. Our ace of diamonds may get roughed. But hopefully we are exchanging. Yeah, I'll discard. Exchanging trump tricks one for the other. Ace of spades and a diamond, roughed. Now my hand is good, right? Yeah, he roughed with a natural trump trick, my ace of diamonds. As expected. Okay, 16 haircut points. Let's bid a heart and then 3 hearts. I think this is far too strong for 2 hearts, even though it says 17 to 20. Let's pretend this is 17. The queen of spades is good news. Partner's rebidding spades, and so I want to raise him. Pushy game, especially after this lead. And we can't, apparently we need to find, we won't make this happen, apparently. If, well, East may have the king of diamonds, he's a pass hand, remember. He may have ace, king of clubs, and king of diamonds, and 3 spades, and West a double to ace of spades. That appears to be our best shot, but doesn't look like it. Clearly did not look like it. So we don't want to rough any clubs. I want to possibly force West to duck. Now let's discard our losers and hope that the ace of spades is a double. Nope. Ace and 10. Down 2. Now we can draw trumps. Going down 2. Hard to stop low, I think. Okay, 1 heart. We have, this is a situation in which the robot's not system, the structure can lead us to just bash game. But I think we should play proper bridge here, because what I mean is that since we know that we have the best hand, we know that partner doesn't have 12 or more high cut points. So why should we advertise partner's shortness or whatever? But let's pretend we didn't know that. I think it's more reasonable, and raise him. And we got some good information here. So we have to discard dummy's club. Go back to our hand. We have to unblock diamonds. Hope the diamonds are not 6-2. They might be. I think I'll cash the ace of hearts just to make sure. Clubs are probably 6-3 after the low club lead. Okay, so that ace of hearts. Okay. Didn't make much of a difference. Now we can draw all the trumps. And basically, we want to decide how to play the spades. Once we pitch that club and rough that club, the ace of spades is very likely to be with West, and he has 6 clubs and one heart. Let's see. Well, certainly I can play the queen of diamonds to see if he follows suit. He does. So 6-3-3-1 is his most likely holding. I think I'll leave the spade to the king. The odds are pretty much the same once we place the ace of spades with West, assuming that West has 3 spades. But there are 4 spades besides the ace missing. And so these non-ace spades are breaking 2-2. So anybody could have the jack. But I think leading low from dummy adds the possibility that he will duck. And so let's go to dummy and tempt him to climb with the ace. Followed my original plan. Whoops. Well, now I'm forced to hope for the, if he has 3 spades, I have forced to hope for queen jack of spades. So I misguessed. Should I play the 10? I was perhaps hypnotized by the ace of spades in West. I don't know. I think he has a very bad hand to bid 3 clubs, by the way. Okay, here we have a big hand, and from my experience, the robot is not really good in untangling this kind of hand that we are seeing right now. If I double and then bid clubs, there is a very high risk that he will insist on hearts. So even for those who think that this is too strong for a 2 club overcall, and I may be in that camp, but I'm not a fanatic. I think 2 clubs is safer here, considering that the robot is a bad bidder. Now, with him bidding freely, I don't want to stop at all. So let's just force him to bid something. And once he admits to a spade stopper, we go to 3 no trumps. And that was a very good bidding from us. 2 diamond bid from the robot is something that I can't understand. I would bid 2 no trump with his hand. And it's probably a nice score. Okay, hand 7, a 1 club opening bid. Barn is showing hearts with his double. It might be 3 hearts. It's a very good hand. But it's a bit of an overbid. Let's be. Now I accept. Okay, we are probably going to lose 2 diamonds. Yep. Maybe 3. Only 1 card if clubs are breaking. Yeah, so now we can discard. We lose only 1 trick. Either 3 diamonds or a spade and 2 diamonds, doesn't matter. We'll make 1 trick. And the final deal, we have 20. 3 strong 3 suitors are always tough to bid. I will start with a diamond, and I have to bid 4 clubs here. I've never seen the robot evaluate correctly. But again, we are pretending that he has. So what I mean, I think the robot can be passing with something like queen sixth of spades, 3 little clubs, the king of hearts. Well, with that hand he should pass, but king sixth and a king, he would pass, and that's horrendous. But let's see. Well, that was a good pass. That was indeed a good pass. We have to rough stuff in north, but also we have to lead clubs at some point. But I don't know, this 10 of hearts lead is worrisome, very worrisome. Looks like he's short in hearts. But I can't really give up on the possibility of the ace of clubs on side, I think, to score a trick. So let's play straight away. Now, we do need some luck at this point. And we need to draw trumps. I think I misplayed this one. Clearly, I misplayed this one. I should have roughed it to the two hearts. Suits me for just hearts were 4-4, so I just roughed all the hearts and then laid. Everything was correct. So this was a horrendous misplay. And we wouldn't catch the king pervert, but we certainly would get, I think, second spot. But it goes to show how any slip in concentration was basically hoping, I was assuming that hearts were not 4-4. That's what was happening there, and they were. So I wasn't hopeful that I would be able to rough all my hearts in my hand. That's why I led trumps. But there was no clear indication that the heart lead was from shortness, except for my own impression that was wrong. Okay, thanks for watching, my friends, and I'll see you in the next live stream. Bye-bye.